I know. No. All right, you cleaned up. Mom checks your room and goes, "All right, friends, like thanks for cleaning up the room, but it's time for homework." N has to get to work. We're back to the two-step equation that you're familiar with. Avery, what's my first step from here? Cool. 187 minus 3 is 184. 23n is left over. 23 is the best friend, so they get to hang out a little bit longer. Aiden. I've taught for 7 years, so I have tricks that I use, and I teach 3 lessons that are identical. I teach 3 lessons that are identical, the same every day. I have 3 7th grade lessons, so I get a lot of practice, um, and it's kind of stuck in my brain. I'm also a parent, so I see a lot of rooms that need to be cleaned. You guys, I see rooms that need to be cleaned. I'm a parent, so I see rooms that need to be cleaned. Why was that funny? Oh, I have been called dad occasionally. We're moving on. Last step. 23n equals 184. I'm gonna give you guys a calculator when you start independent work. I don't care too much about your division for today. You might get a pretty large number, which you could solve if you took time. I don't want you to spend time doing that. Daniel, what's your answer? 8 times 23 is 184. Anyone disagree with that? Who maybe jumped ahead? I'm going to check in my calculator, and that one will work. Cool. Example 2. This time, the mess is not on the left, the mess is on the right. Either way, you're going to clean it up. I'm looking at this mess, and I want to start somewhere. I want to start with my group. Voices off. Voices off. Reset. Cool. Kate, where would I begin simplifying the right side? And remember the 8's not just an 8, but a negative 8. So you want to loop together the 8 and the negative, and negative 8 times 5 would be negative 40. Negative 8 times negative 8x is positive 64x. Bring down the 6x and add the line in the 180. Mom is checking in and we're still not cleaned up. What is the second thing I need to do to clean the right side? Aiden. Aiden, I'm going to push your thinking. I underlined 2 things. Why can I combine the 6 and the 64? Yeah, they're variables, so you could combine those. 6x plus 64 is 70x. Man, these are huge numbers. I don't like them. And bring down the 40. Bring down the negative 180. Okay. We have this 2-step equation left. Max, what's my next step? And how do I combine them? Yeah, because the 40 is negative, do the inverse. Yeah. Yeah, let's debate that. This a few of us think should be a negative 64. Hadley, do you agree or disagree with that? Really good thing to point out. Thanks, Jameson and Hadley. When you have a negative 8 in front of the parentheses, it's not just 8s. So you need to write negative 8 times negative 8x and negative 8 times 5. So this should be 70x, which would leave me with, oh boy, in my calculator I'm probably going to plug in 180 minus 40 and get negative 140, and 70x gets brought down. When you divide negative 140 by 70, you would get what number? Be precise, make sure you're attending to precision. Jackson. Is it just 2? Same good, different bad, it's gotta be negative. Yeah. Phew, is that it? Hip hip hooray. Go to number 2. This guy was just like the warm-up and just like problem number 6, there's a reason it's appearing. If you see multiple problems popping up, Aiden, it's likely going to be a problem that I'm having you practice for the test. It's a little trickier, but you're getting multiple at-bats with it to practice. What do I do first for number 2 before I add the 3? What do I have to do first, Daniel? Okay, I'm going to give you that first step. Jot it down before you start. That's my first step for that problem. Cameron.
You bring the x and the negative 3 to find the c, you bring them down, and then you add 3.
Good.
And then you add 3 to 18, which would be 15.
Good.
And then it's just x equals 15, or negative 15.
Good. You should be on number 1 if you have jotted down number 2. Number 1, number 3, number 4 should be finished in the next 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'm going to give you the option to have a calculator when you go to independent work. Right now, since you have a partner, I'm going to let you and your partner wrestle with some of the bigger numbers, but I don't want you focusing all your time on that when you get to independent work. What number could I put in front of the negative v to make it look a little bit clearer to me? What number is going there, Colton? You could put a 1 in front of the negative v. Yeah, 120 divided by 15 is kind of annoying. 120 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, if you have one. I'm going to pass one out in 4 minutes. Yeah, keep going, Duffy. Sean, did I check your homework? Sean? No? Okay.